All right, we are back with another edition of Tavern Takes. I'm Josh, and I am once again joined by Will and Sawyer. Um, Seemingly us three usually now for these preview podcasts that we've been doing, but
Consistency.
consistency is
Consistency is
key.
key.
But before we jump into the NFL, let's touch base on a little baseball because things have changed a little bit since we last spoke about baseball, especially with our Brewers.
Rip to my
Um,
take.
I did open up the podcast the last time saying that our Brewers are one game away from sweeping, and here we are 2-2 heading into Game 5 tomorrow. So, but before that game, I want to touch briefly on the horrifying way to end the season with Orion Kerkering for the Phillies. Just, just you know, if you haven't seen it, go watch it. Orion Kerkering came in with 2 outs, bases loaded in the bottom of the 11th. There was a ground ball that was hit back to him, and it almost just looked like he just panicked. And his catcher's telling him to throw it to first. All you got to do is throw it to first to get to the top of the 12th. And
Yep.
he overthrew his catcher. And, I almost feel bad for the guy because Philly sports fans are absolutely brutal. And I can't imagine what his day was like today.
He's not going to be able to go anywhere.
How do you even get out of bed, honestly? Like
Right.
it's got to be so tough. But I mean, yeah, especially he does his job as a pitcher, like awesome. Like he's
Get the
he's
ground
gonna
ball.
get the out. He's gonna get the one out. They've sent him in there to get. And then just like you said, he absolutely panics on it and just throws it into oblivion. But it's such an easy play too. Even after the little bobble, like he had so much time.
He had so much time. Yeah.
Just panicked. I know I heard Pedro Martinez talking last night about like anticipation. It's like how you have to think through the moment. Like, what are you gonna do if this ball comes back to me? And it looked like he just never had that thought. Like he was out there doing his job pitching. It's like, I'm just gonna somehow get this out. Never thought about it coming back to him. And it showed.
Yeah. What an absolutely terrible way to end the year. I mean,
Brutal.
It's okay because it happened to the Phillies.
True.
I mean, yeah, like I hate both those teams. I'm not a fan of the Phillies or the Dodgers.
Yeah, true.
And like I really wanted that series to go 5 and that game to, so I think Sawyer and I were talking about like we want this game to go like 15, 16, 17 innings.
Yeah. I was like, make it go 17 innings. Phillies win, force a game 5.
Ideal would be that both these teams lose, and that's not possible.
Yeah. But yeah, horrible way to end the year for the Phillies. That's rough. I don't feel for Philly fans, but I do feel for Ryan Kerkering because that's tough. That's tough. Secondly, I mean, we didn't really get to talk much about Game 3. Should have won Game 3, didn't win Game 3. We're on to Game 4, and the Brewers absolutely shit the bed. Did not expect the goose egg here. Once again, we fall victim of losing the first inning like we have every single game so far, and this one we just could not get the bats going whatsoever.
Yeah, we were just a different team. Like we were swinging at junk all game, and that's just something we've done a good job of being able to avoid. Maybe it was the road environment. It did look like a pretty raucous Wrigley crowd, and honestly, it looked like that crowd got the best of us.
Yeah, the Brewers looked rattled. They just looked rattled the entire game.
We had a couple errors, like just stuff we don't normally do. We did, and that's why we're going to a Game 5. Luckily for us, Game 5 is at home, where we have been a million times better in this series. So hopefully that can pull us through. But I'd be lying if I said my confidence was through the roof right now.
100%.
2 reasons. Jackson Surreal and our boy will be there. That place will be rocking.
I will be in attendance. So
it should be rocking.
It should be rocking. I'm really excited to actually go. This is going to be, I think, an awesome environment. I am also very terrified. I'm very excited. I am very nervous.
It's going to be one of 2 outcomes, and they both are on opposite ends of extremes.
Yes, there's no like in between those 2 outcomes. It's either going to be the best divisional series celebration we have ever experienced, or the absolute worst series loss we've ever experienced. And I don't think there's anywhere in between.
Yeah, I mean, it's credit to you for having the nuts to go to this game, honestly, because
Sawyer's a coward.
I don't have them.
I'm 10 minutes away,
Easy
man.
to watch
It makes it easier. It makes it easier, like being 10 minutes away right now.
Yeah, I still
but-
don't think I could do it.
Yeah, man. I woke up. I wanted to do it.
Credit to you.
Well,
Go
yeah.
get a win.
I hope, man. I hope. I'm gonna do my part, dude. I can't wait to lose my voice tomorrow. I can't wait. But yeah, I would say I'm scared. I don't know who's pitching yet, but my prediction would be like we go maybe like Quintana, Miz, Priester, like 1, 2, and 3, and try to get 2 innings each out of them. Would be my guess. I don't really know. Our pitching situation is so interesting.
Yeah, it's both teams really.
Both teams.
I don't
yeah,
know. I don't know what either team's gonna do as
Yeah.
far as pitching goes. Yeah, whether we start Quintana or Miz and then go to the other one. I think that's the recipe for at least the first few innings is some
Yeah.
combination of those two. But I still like my idea of just throw Abner Uribe out there in inning 1 and see if he can go 9. I don't know.
Yeah, no hitter. That'd be
Maybe
sweet.
he just gets all 27 outs. I don't know.
What did I math it out? 81 fastballs.
Yes, 81 fastballs right down the middle. See if somebody can hit them.
Most likely they will.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. I was talking to my cousin about this. Like, what do you think about this? So, like, what if you jump down their throat, start Miz, and just see if they can hit the gas like right away? The control is the scary part. The
I was
command.
like, you trust him?
The command is the scary part. And if you start, seeing him get flustered, you take him out of there right away. But it's an aggressive approach, I guess. Like I'm curious to see if that might be the outcome because Miz. There's a real chance Miz starts.
Yeah, he might.
So
I think that's kind of the nuts on the table play. I think the safe play is throw Quintana out there, knowing Quintana's probably only going to be able to give you 3 innings at the absolute most. But I honestly, it's so hard to predict. It's such a predicament. I mean, we're talking about the Brewers, but the Cubs have the same exact predicament.
The Cubs have the exact same problem.
I don't know who they're going to pitch either. It's going to be an all hands on deck game for both teams. We could see 18 pitchers tomorrow, honestly.
Yeah.
Do or die.
Gotta win the first inning, man. Gotta win the first
Dude,
inning.
it's been a struggle.
Get out 0-0.
Just get 0-0, yeah.
If it's 0-0 at the end of the first inning, my confidence goes up like 50%.
Yes, 100%. My one last thing about the pitchers that I wanted to kind of say, though, is that I do kind of wish that, I guess knowing the outcome now, and it's easy to say now, but I do wish we kind of rolled like Quintana and had that bullpen game yesterday, and then we bring back like on an in-case situation, Freddie's available for the home game.
Yeah, I mean, I totally get why we didn't because
I do too.
I mean, you just got to seal it if you got the chance
against the Dodgers, and we got to win Game 4. That's what it comes down to. We didn't show up to play, but
I mean, we had our opportunity to win Game 3 too. We didn't do that either, so.
But I would feel a lot better if Freddie were available. But that's a hindsight's 2020 for sure.
Yeah, like I said, it's easy to say, but last but not least, Tigers Mariners are tied 2-2 heading into the top of the 9th. This one, was on its way to. Oh,
we're going to extras. Yeah, we're going. No, it is the bottom of the 9th.
Yeah, on its way to potentially extras, unless the Mariners can pull it out of the bottom of the 9th here. So,
they got Suarez and Naylor coming up. So
Naylor did have a clutch single to get scores on on the
big acquisition for them.
Bottom of the 7th. So yeah, we'll see how that one rolls out here. We'll probably be live potentially when that game ends. So you guys have it on. I do not have a TV in this office, so chime in. If anything happens.
Keep you updated.
But yeah. Last but not least, with these playoffs, and I just want one more thing. I know I brought this up to Sawyer, but Will, have you noticed there's been a lot of check swing strikes in these playoffs?
I know
it's insane.
I know you guys disagree with me. Well, I don't know if you guys will, but I know Ed will. I am looking forward to when they have that technology that they have in the minors. I'm blanking on the name right now, but
The robotic.
I think where they no, not the robotic arms, where they're going to be able to challenge like right away.
Oh yeah, yep.
Like a call, but it's quick.
Hawk View technology or whatever.
Yeah,
it's
it's
called.
quick. It's quick. It's like literally like an instant. Like I don't see a problem with it at all. I'm looking forward to it.
I was kind of 50-50 on it, and then I really thought about it today. I was thinking a lot about the Christian Yelich first pitch strike when it seemed like we were finally getting something going, and then Christian Yelich gets a strike called at his eyeballs.
Literally at his eyes.
But I was thinking about that, and I was like, I just think it's going to be one of those things that like 5 years from now, we're going to be like, we were just letting umps call balls and strikes before this. Like
I feel like, so people say that like the human aspect of the umps is good, and I agree. Like it's the way that it's been, but I feel like there's just so much at stake that you need a defined like balls and strikes. That way, there's no problem. It's like this is what it is, and there's no arguing.
Yeah, I get the human aspect argument to an extent, but like I said, it's going to be one of those things. Once we have it, we're going to be like, why did we ever do it the other way before?
Yeah, agreed, 100%. Yeah. Anything else on baseball?
Go Brewers.
Yeah.
Praying.
Yep.
Need it, dude.
I can't take this. I can't take
it. I'm praying this is a Bob Uecker game. Bob Uecker's going to be showing out in the stands tomorrow. And
this is typical Wisconsin.
It is, dude. It is. It's
never easy.
It's never easy, and it's always heartbreak. But yeah, so enough of baseball. Let's move on to Week 6. Week 6 preview. We weren't on for the Giants-Eagles game. I know majority of us had the Eagles, except for you, Will. So good.
Shout out to the Giants money line, baby.
All I know is
on the Giants.
Next time Will takes the Giants, I'm also taking the Giants.
Yes,
he's always right.
Same.
He's always right about them.
Same.
Bro, what I was gonna like, so I was telling my coworkers this today. So I had been telling you guys about the primetime underdogs. Like I've been telling you guys to pick them. Like I picked them Sunday, I picked them Monday, and all I gotta say is the primetime games are on a heater.
Yeah.
For the underdogs, man. That's all I've been choosing. And the Vegas odds, man, they're just screaming, just take them. Because what do you got to lose?
Money.
True. Money.
You don't talk about your losses.
Yeah, only talk about your wins. I really like this version of. Granted, I'll be fair. I didn't watch much of this game. Obviously, the Brewers were on last night, but I do really like this version of the Giants. I'm not a Giants fan, and I like this version of Jackson Dart and Cam Scatterbo. They're fun to watch. It's really enjoyable. They're lunatics too.
Yeah, Cam's a football guy. Did you guys see after the game when him and Fitzy were like took their shirt off and going crazy? I'm like, yeah, this guy. He's a football guy. He's just a cool dude. But no, they're fun. I feel like they bring a different dynamic. And like, I don't know, the NFL, I feel like just watching the Dolphins, sometimes they're just soft, like you just got to go out there and hit somebody. And I feel like that's what Cam Scatterbo's doing. And he's bringing an attitude like that. And I just felt like with the Eagles being down so much that they were missing Jalen Carter mainly. And that's a big gap down the middle. And Cam took 3 tutties.
He took advantage. Can I give permission to give a player comp for Cam Scatterbo that Cam Scatterbo fans?
I have an idea, so I hope I want to hear what you say.
It's Dameon Pierce. That's who it is.
Rookie year, Dameon Pierce. So you think he's going to fall out after?
Doesn't speak well to the longevity of his career.
Yeah.
Dude, honestly, I was so wrong on Dameon Pierce though, so I could see that because I feel like
right now.
I don't think it'll be 1 year. I give him like 3. He just plays so violent, like something's gonna happen.
Yeah,
I feel.
But it's so fun. It's so fun right now, though.
Just watching him reminds me so much of rookie year Dameon Pierce, where he's running through people for no reason at times. Where it's like he can take a step to the right and just score the touchdown, but instead he's just going through the guys.
Bulldozes over a guy instead.
Have you guys seen the video of him in Arizona just hitting the wall?
Yeah, I saw that.
He's nuts.
Yeah, so funny. Yeah, I mean, not much on that game to me, except for are the Eagles. I know they were missing Jalen Carter, but boy, like they don't look good.
I don't know, man.
That offense,
Weird.
like AJ Brown too, fucking.
They're missing a couple guys on the line. I mean, they're just adjusting it. I feel like the Eagles always do this shit. That at least the last couple of years they've been doing that, where they just look terrible during the season, and then in the playoffs nobody can beat them.
I'm kind of curious too. Like, did they forget they have Saquon? Like, they don't actually give him the ball.
Well, yesterday they were down like the whole
Yeah,
game.
I mean, I know they had to throw it, but like Saquon, look what he did last year. I mean, he's just as versatile. It's just throwing the ball anyway, you know.
I just feel like they were
This
down
is
a lot of
useful, not
guys, and I mean
versatile.
that front seven of the Giants is their strength. So I feel like they just matched up. But
You're
I
right.
agree.
Yeah.
You gotta find a way to get Saquon involved.
Yeah.
Like
Hasn't been
you
involved in
do
the
everything.
passing game like at all.
Yeah, I know. I had him on the overs on yard and and rushing, and it didn't go well.
I know because I gave Josh a haul for him in Dynasty, and he's been underperforming ever since that trade.
Yeah, he has. And although I will say I maybe fucked that up too and didn't get a first out of you, and I should have.
Well, he's not worth a first. He sucks.
Well, to be fair, yes, but at the time I should have gotten a first, and I got Tyrone Tracy, who
also sucks.
Lost his job.
Yeah.
So
it was just a bad trade, full of bad assets, and
yes,
wins. But
I mean, where I'm at in that, this doesn't matter. But where I'm at in that, I'll take those 4 seconds just because I need them. Like my team's just in full blown
rebuild.
Full blown rebuild. But I'm not writing the Eagles team off yet, but they just don't look good to start the year. They just
I feel like there's some smoke there with there's too much smoke between him and AJ Brown and
Jalen Hurts.
Yeah, there's some beef there.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, I don't know what the deal is there either.
But like it seems like every game there's a story that just doesn't really make sense out of between those two, you know? Like this one now it's like some story that was like a conversation in the parking lot. Last week was like the blown play that AJ Brown said he just missed, but then, you know, so and so said this, so and so said that. You know, it's a lot of that in the last like 3 weeks.
Yeah,
I don't think they like each other.
Leave it to a Philly team to just have a bunch of emotional issues after winning a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Historically, I mean, they've always had issues between the quarterback and receiver. Shades of Terrell Owens and Donovan McNabb.
Moving on. We got the London game again. Jets Broncos. Will, you ready for picks too, by the way?
Oh, I've been ready.
Okay.
I was putting down Colby's and Ed's.
Gotcha.
Still waiting on Kurt's. Hopefully he's seeing this and sends them to me tomorrow.
So to start there, everybody took the Eagles except for you, correct?
Yep. Want to know, baby.
Got it. So, okay, Jets Broncos. I'm going to kind of say and stay consistent with the podcast of what I've been doing all year so far. It's the Jets. So I'm taking the Broncos here, and I'm taking the Broncos to cover the 6.5.
Oh.
Okay. I think it's a closer game than you would expect by hearing the two team names, but Broncos.
You know, you guys would expect me to go with the Broncos, and I probably should go to Broncos. This sounds like a game that the Jets are gonna win, dude. It's in London, or I think it's in London, but it's overseas.
It's in London. Yeah.
Okay. It's in London. It just sounds like a game the Broncos are gonna lose and the Jets are gonna win. I don't know. I just feel like Aaron Glenn. I'm sorry.
Aaron Glenn. Yep.
Yeah. I feel like he's not a bad coach. He's gonna have them ready to play. I feel like this is the game they get. They got to win one eventually, so I think this is the one.
So, podcast Jets fan, Will?
No, never.
Who did?
Never. This is purely for I want to surpass Cole in my picks.
Okay.
And I feel like this will do it.
And to give him his flowers, yes, he did do well picking the underdogs last week. So we'll give him his flowers.
We've given him enough flowers. He doesn't listen anyway. It doesn't.
Yeah, he doesn't listen. Who did Cole, Ed, and Beaker pick for these picks.
I don't know Kurt, so hopefully he sees
Fair,
this and
fair.
sends them.
Yep,
And then Colby went with the Broncos, and Ed actually went with the Jets.
Ed
Okay.
went Jets too. Huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else more in this game here?
I'm excited. There's another 8:30 in the morning game. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
See, I like them.
I
but
love them.
I do love them. So like, this isn't the knock on them. It just throws your Sunday off a little bit because I like to like maybe go to the gym, go to the store, do something in the morning quick, before the noon games.
Not me.
And
Josh?
it throws my morning off.
I watch 3 hours of pregame if there's not a game on, so I just watch a game instead.
So I typically take my mornings kind of like Josh. Like on Sunday mornings, I like to get stuff done.
Yeah.
But I won't lie. There's nothing better than like waking up, turning my TV off, and having football on.
Yeah.
So it's pretty freaking awesome.
Like I said, it's
like I won't sit and watch that game. Like I'll have it on.
Yeah, and then go do something. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm kind of the same way. Like I have it on in the background. I'll be like making breakfast, or I go to the gym. I go watch it at the gym or something like that for a little while. I don't know, something like that. But
not me. I'm locked in watching ball. There's ball on. I'm at home watching ball.
I can't
certified
deny
ball watcher.
I'm not gonna sit here and say I hate it. I do love it too, but it just throws like a wrench in the schedule of my normal Sunday mornings. So. Browns Steelers. Steelers are at home. I got a little fun fact here on this one. The Browns have not won in Pittsburgh since 2003.
Oof.
That's real?
That's real.
That's a long. They play there every year.
They have not won in Pittsburgh since 2003. Tim Couch.
That's crazy.
Tim Couch was the quarterback.
That is crazy.
Tim Couch. Is that yeah? He was a top pick too. Huh.
He was.
Seems. Consistent.
So
things don't
that
change.
Being said, I'm gonna go Steelers.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the Steelers here. This is another game that I think will be. It's gonna come down to a field goal, but I think it's Boswell.
Really?
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a really close game. I think this is like a 23-20 type of game.
I feel like the Steelers' defense is gonna confuse the hell out of Dylan Gabriel.
It could, but I think Dylan Gabriel's being able to move a little bit. The Steelers have struggled with that this year.
Yeah.
Did you see Aaron Rodgers' comments on this divisional rival matchup?
I did not.
Something about they own him
No, he compared it to because he was talking about his time in Pittsburgh and how like this is like a huge rivalry apparently to Steelers fans and Browns fans, and how it's very much compared to like Packers, Bears, Packers, Vikings.
And it's not.
It was him humbly saying that I'm going to win this game.
Yes.
Because I win these games.
Yes.
I do trust him to win the game. I just don't trust for it to be pretty.
Fair. What do we got for Ed and Cole's picks?
They was Steelers as well. So it's a podcast sweep right now, unless Kurt decides to be the contrarian.
Browns. Okay. Yeah. Will, we got your Dolphins Chargers. In Miami, Chargers are a 3.5-point favorite. I'll let you lead the way on this one, buddy.
Must win. They're flying across the country, down like their whole line. You gotta win. Like that's all I can say.
Are you officially picking the Dolphins?
Oh yeah, I have to.
Okay, I respect that.
Josh,
I want you to go first. I have some things to say.
I don't have much to say, but I'm gonna pick the Dolphins as well. I'm gonna pick the Dolphins as well. I don't have much to say on it. I feel it in my nuts. I'm gonna pick the Dolphins as well.
Definitely gotta go with your nuts.
I think Justin Herbert pisses this game away and throws 3 interceptions, and the Chargers still win. Because Tua threw 2. One on the final drive, and the Chargers win by 4.
I think it's going to
be a shitty game, is what I'm trying to say. But I think the Chargers win.
Last time Tua played against the Chargers, he almost threw for 500 yards. He threw for 463. I think he had 3 tutties. The Chargers are down a lot of guys. Jim Harbaugh was not the coach. I think it was Brandon Staley.
Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say Sawyer's a Jim Harbaugh guy, so he's never gonna.
I think this is going to be a close game throughout. But
I mean, the Dolphins have literally the last like 3 games have come down to the last possession. It's not like they're not making it close.
The Dolphins will play in 1-score games almost the rest of the way. There'll be one blowout in there.
Wouldn't surprise me.
Are you gonna go with the alternate cover and say that they cover 3.5 on a win?
I just hope they win. I'm a money line guy. I'm a money line guy, boy.
Fair
if
enough.
they lose and Tua does throw 2 interceptions, like I think will happen, do we start thinking about Quinn Ewers?
No, that's not happening.
Still not yet. I'm gonna ask you.
They can't. They literally it's just not an option. Like I could, you know what I could see? I could see a phantom injury, but like I just don't see them.
JJ McCarthy injury.
Yeah, like I could see something like they keep saying something about his hip now, so I could see something like that. But I just don't see them benching him. They're stuck with him for at least next year, and that's part of the problem too. And they're stuck with Greer too. So like they have not a lot of choice because
they could fire Greer. They are allowed.
They cannot fire Greer, dude. They won't fire Greer. I'm telling you, they will not. They cannot though because of Brian Flores. Oh, because of the active lawsuit, dude, and he can. So Greer, if he's fired, he can testify against the Dolphins. So I'm telling you, until that is resolved, they will not fire Greer. They might move him to a different spot, but they will not fire him.
I'm nearly repping the Dolphins today. It's my Fort Myers, Florida shirt. It's close enough.
Yeah,
close enough.
Other side of the state, but yeah.
Golf side. Same state.
Parallel.
Closer to there than Tampa or Jacksonville.
Facts.
All right, Patriots Saints.
We didn't say Colby actually picked the Dolphins, which makes me nervous.
Oh yeah. Let's go. Cole.
I feel great about my Chargers pick
now. Yeah, and then add one with Chargers.
Okay.
But Colby also has been on the heater, so Colby has been on the heater. I'll give him props. He's been on the heater.
Mild heater, but been on the
heater. They don't call him cold takes for nothing.
Cold takes. Patriots Saints. I don't got much to say on this one. Patriots are. I think they're better. So Patriots.
You want me to go? All right. So I've picked the Patriots too much, so I'm going Saints because I feel like eventually the Saints are gonna win one of these.
They won last week.
They won last
They're
week.
gonna do it again. They're gonna do it again because I need the Saints to win this one.
I don't need the Saints to win, but I think they're going to win. I think this is a Patriots letdown game here because I still don't think they're a good team.
Coming hot off the Bills win, and I mean this is a good I'm not gonna call it a trap game, but it is a good.
It is in New Orleans.
It is a good little oops, maybe we aren't as good.
Yeah, maybe we're not as good as we pretended we were a week ago.
Yeah,
and I think Kellen Moore is a good coach. I'm starting to believe in Kellen Moore. I don't know.
It's like the Brian Flores thing. He's just doing so much with so little, and the expectations are so low. So what's the spread on this one?
The spread is New England -3.5.
So that's closer than I would expected, which makes me feel better about the Saints.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be higher than that. I'm happy.
What did adding Cole have on this one?
Cole went with the Pats as well. Makes me feel good about my pick, and then Saints for Ed.
I'd go Saints too. All
right. Little sporadic on the pod.
It's good. We need
Is this a Saints pod?
Yeah. Well, apparently.
Yeah.
By you boys. I picked the Pats, so let's go Rams Ravens in Baltimore, but Rams are a 7.5-point favorite. Until Lamar gets back and until this Ravens team is fully healthy, I just can't pick them. I'm going Rams.
I think Lamar got ruled out, right?
He did.
But and then Cooper Rush is QB1 again. Oh yeah, no, I can't go Ravens.
Just can't. But sorry, Cody. Just can't.
Rams are not bad.
I'm going Rams here. This is another one. I do think the Ravens will cover this. I think they show a little pride.
I could see
I
that.
can see that.
I could see that.
But the Rams like need this game. Honestly, I think this has trap game potential. If the Rams would have won last week, like they should have.
Cooper just looks so bad.
Well, he was going against the best defense in 20 years, but
Okay, calm down.
just look at the numbers. But
Okay, a lot of season left.
Eye test.
Calm down.
eye test. You ever watch? Do you watch how Jalen Petrie breaks on a football? Never
I
seen
haven't
anything.
watched any Houston football.
never seen
I've also watched like an all-time Denver defense win the Super Bowl. They're really good Seattle defense win the Super Bowl.
Those defenses were average at best compared to the Texans.
Okay.
2025.
Right. Let's calm your big head down a little bit.
Rams. It's only week 6. Yo,
we got 2-9 in that name tag.
it's Rams
2 of 9 in that name tag.
for everybody else.
Take it easy here, buddy.
I'm just saying, look at the numbers.
Rams for everybody else.
You're on a bye week this week, aren't you, sir?
We are.
Yeah, it is.
Okay. Let's move on. Sorry. No, never mind. Let's not move on yet. Eddie and Cole. Would they
Rams.
Both Rams? Okay. Kind of figured, but Cardinals Colts.
I hate that this is boring.
This is a boring game. Yeah, I don't like it either.
Tyler might not play.
I'm gonna go Colts.
I don't think he practiced today, which is not a good sign.
I'm gonna pick the Colts.
Oh no,
So-
Kyler did practice.
He did practice.
He did practice. Yeah. I'm still going.
I just really want the Colts to lose, so I'm gonna pick them because I think that's gonna help them lose. So I'm picking the Colts.
You're risking your pick on the pod to.
Yeah, I'm sacrificing my pick for a Colts
For
loss.
happiness.
Loss.
Yeah. Fair enough. Will, what you got?
So I originally picked the Colts, and now I found out that Kyler's playing, even though I don't think he's great. I just think that after last week, that debacle happened. They have to respond, otherwise, some shit's gonna happen. So I feel like they get this one. And the only bad part is that it's at Indy, so that's the only bad
Indy.
part. But
Yep.
I'll go Cards just to be a contrarian.
It's in Indy, and but like if they lose this one, Jonathan Gannon's got to be the hot seat.
That's what I'm saying. He's playing for his job, I think,
Yeah,
especially after they fined him $100,000.
That fine was bullshit. That fine was stupid.
I agree, but
We talked about this
Optics.
on Tuesday, right?
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
so.
They're going to take the money whenever they can.
What are the other two pick?
Colts. That's why.
Both Colts. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, gotta have a contrary pick somewhere. So let's go to Jacksonville and Seahawks Jaguars. Seahawks are favored actually, which kind of shocked me. But I think I'm gonna actually take them. I like the Seahawks in this one. I think they're gonna have a bounce back from that Bucs loss.
I'm going with the Hawks. I'm gonna reveal Cole's pick because he went with the Jags.
Of course.
Again,
Weird.
he has a good team, and because Sam Darnold, he made me a believer, bro.
Dude, he
he's
hates
looking
his
good.
team. Like
He hates his team, dude. I like his team. Like he's been right about his team, and that's the worst part about it.
on this podcast, I think you've mentioned this, I think, Will, but like we all have questions to some degree in most of our, like somewhere we have questions, right? On all of our teams. Like the Seahawks don't really have questions. They just got into a big dog fight against the Bucs. Like they're good. Sorry, like, you know.
Baker's a baller.
I'll be cheering for the Seahawks, but I think the defense is in actual trouble. I'm gonna take the Jaguars. I think the Jaguars win this one.
You believe in T-Law.
No, no, I don't.
You're really taking that approach for everybody. All right. You're gonna...
it's not. That's not what I'm doing.
I saw that Drexler smile. No, yes.
So Cole went Jags, and then Ed went Hawks.
Okay. Yeah, so a little split, but we've kind of figured that Cole would root against his team. So
I don't get it, but
I don't either. Cowboys Panthers in Carolina. Carolina's a good team at home.
they're 3-0. If they win this game, they'll be 3-0 at home.
I'm going Cowboys.
You believe in Dak?
I'm taking the Cowboys by 1,000,000.
Their offense is so good.
I think this is a blowout.
This could be.
How's CD looking?
He's not playing.
Not playing.
No, he's not playing. I know it was like 4 to 6 weeks when it was initially reported. So
I really want to go Panthers to make me feel better about the Dolphins, but I'm gonna go Cowboys because Dak is playing really well.
MVP Dak, man. Dak for MVP. Who do the other two got?
It's sweep for the pod. Cowboys.
Everybody's on the boys.
Yeah, I kind of want to go Panthers.
Yeah, I don't love that either.
You want to change it? You get
no.
I'll stick with the Cowboys.
All right, you got till Sunday to change your mind. Let me know.
I might.
We all might lose this one now. So that's.
There's no way the Panthers aren't going to win another game. They're just so bad.
They're bad.
They're not a good team, and they're down a lot of guys.
Yeah, they're not even healthy.
Yeah. Let's go. Ugly game. Titans Raiders. In Vegas. Vegas is a 3.5-point favorite, and you know what? I'm going to take them to cover. I'm going to go Vegas. Titans are even worse. They actually shouldn't have won that game against the Cardinals. So
no.
I mean, these are a tale of two very bad teams, but I'm going to go with the team that has the best player on the field in Max Crosby.
You can't go wrong with that.
I'm going to go Raiders. This game sucks. Both these teams are so bad.
This game sucks.
I think it's a Gino get-right game. I think he only throws one pick.
Okay.
And I think the Raiders win.
Okay.
Yeah. What's Ed and Cole's picks?
Titans. So I feel good about my pick.
Cole Titans. Yeah. Okay.
They believe in Cam Ward. I do too, but that team sucks. He said
not this year. I don't.
Yeah, not this year. 49ers Bucks in Tampa. Bucks are a 3.5-point favorite.
Purdy's out.
Is he out for sure?
Yeah, and Mac might be out too.
Who even would be the quarterback?
Aiden Martinez.
Oh, and I'm going Bucks.
That's not. He wasn't even good in college.
Seemingly a pretty.
It's in Tampa.
Yikes! God, the 49ers, man, they just get to catch the injury bug every
year, dude. Like, what are they doing? And it's like every position too. Like nobody's safe.
Yeah.
Like their players get shot. I mean, it's like all kinds of injuries.
Dude, that's not funny, but yeah, I mean, it's true.
I'm going with the Bucks.
Yeah, Bucks.
I believe in Baker.
I'm gonna go 49ers here, but I think Mac Jones plays.
Shanahan.
Okay, dude. Fair. Yeah. He was beat up last week, so
he is beat up.
I think he does play. He needs this.
He'll have a couple cocktails in the morning, and
he's playing for a job. He's trying to show off, you know.
Yeah.
And if he wins this one, I think he'll be 3-1. So
yeah,
the guys win with Bucks. Makes me not feel great about my pick.
Yeah,
I'm the only one on the Niners.
Yeah,
that's what I wanted. Okay.
All right, let's go Bengals Packers, the Joe Flacco game
in Lambeau. At Lambeau.
Yep.
People are already coming in. There's been traffic. There's some traffic on my way home.
I'll start. I'm going Packers. Somehow in the bye week though, we actually got more hurt than I don't know how that was possible, but we did. Our injury report's like a mile long now, and it wasn't when we went into the bye week. So I don't know what happened there, but still gonna go Packers. But the Bengals will cover.
Oh,
it's like the spread?
It's 13.5. 13.5 Packers.
Yeah, they're
Bengals
professionals.
will cover.
They're professionals.
but Packers do win. But this might be a dogfight that shouldn't be a dogfight.
Jamar is questionable.
Saw that.
Staying cautiously optimistic from the last time that I said it was going to be a blowout. So not doing that again with you guys.
You can't. With Jamar being questionable, Joe Flacco hasn't been there a week. Like, I just don't know how the Bengals win this game. Plus, that defense is ass. And it's at home for the Packers.
Second time seeing the Packers this year, though.
It is, but
just trying to talk you out of the Packers.
I do hope for a big Chase Brown game. Like, I'm regretting my pick for him, so I do hope for a big Chase Brown game.
I haven't seen the Packers play good football since week 2. But I also haven't seen the Bengals play good football since week 2. So I'm gonna pick the Bengals. I don't know why.
So it was actually a good pick by you, Sawyer, because you're the only one that picked them so far.
Okay, I'm good.
Kurt might change this, but
I think maybe Jamar Chase legacy game. Like the Packers don't really have any corners. I don't
think he might not play.
They also don't have an offensive line either.
Joe Flacco's gonna be dead. Michael's gonna break him in half.
The only thing that I will kind of, I don't want to root against it, but like for Flacco's sake. But I mean, he's a 40-year-old man who's going to be running for his life potentially, and he's never really been known to be a runner. So
he'll get the ball out quick.
Okay. Big sack game for.
No, I'm actually glad that you picked the Bengals. I'm glad it wasn't.
Judkins might give him. I'm thinking of the Browns. Never mind.
Yeah.
Keep moving.
You were just talking about Chase Brown.
Yes.
The other Ohio.
I'm locked in on the running backs, dude.
Sunday Night Football, Lions, Chiefs. This one I'm actually going to go Chiefs on. I think they need this one. They need a statement win, I think, this year, and I think they're going to get it against Detroit. Detroit's a little banged up too, so. But I just this one I'm not writing the Chiefs off on. It's in Arrowhead. I'm going Chiefs.
Lions by 1 million.
Whatever
it is, they're covering it.
I think the Lions destroy them.
Yeah,
Kansas City's a 2.5-point favorite.
Yeah, and they're at home. Xavier Worthy's questionable too. Like he's broken, dude. I feel like if he doesn't play, that offense doesn't hum. And they don't have a running back. Aiden Hutchinson, I think he's playing. I didn't see anything on him, but if he plays,
no Terry on Arnold.
Yeah, no Terry on Arnold. Yeah.
What's that running game? Chris Jones gave up. I mean, that defense has not been great this year either for the Chiefs. So I don't know. That Lions offense is so good. So good.
If you can't beat the Jaguars, there's just no way you can beat the Lions. That's where my head's at.
I mean, we beat the Lions and we lost to the Browns. So
Browns. Well, the Packers are weird. I don't know what to tell you.
So I'm just saying, like I'm throwing a curveball back at you on that one.
It was a week 1 fluke. If
like the Jags are better than the Browns too. I mean, I don't know.
Maybe. We don't know that.
Well, you're a Jags hater, so yeah, of course. But
I'm just saying.
You are what your record shows, right? That's what people say.
People do say that. They're wrong when they say that, but people.
I agree. That's definitely wrong too. I definitely agree. But what do the other two have?
Chiefs.
Both Chiefs.
Both Chiefs. I love my Lions pick even.
Yeah. Cole and Ed agreed in the next two. Or next 3 on fire. Actually, they agreed on like almost everything.
Interesting.
Eddie and Cole were on the same page this week.
And locks.
Yeah. And the back end of games anyway.
Let's go to Monday night. We have 2 games on Monday, actually.
I love that.
Let's start with Bills Falcons. In Atlanta, but Bills are a 4.5-point favorite. And I think the Bills bounce back. So I'm going to go Bills.
I'm going to go Falcons here.
I don't hate that. I don't hate that.
I hate that you beat me to it. Yeah, it's in Atlanta.
It's in Atlanta. I still think the Bills are kind of I'm just not sold by that defense at all. I've been saying it since week 1. I don't think the defense is very good. I think the Falcons need a win, and I think they're going to get it in primetime at home.
Yeah, Bijan's gonna have a good game. Because I don't even know if Oliver, especially if Oliver doesn't play, they have some trouble on defense. Plus, I mean, it's Josh Allen or die for them right now.
Basically.
So I think the Falcons get another one or get one. Bills lose another one.
Those Atlanta guys, they look fast that night. I don't know what it is, but they look fast that night.
Yeah, dude, it's those like at home black jerseys, dude.
If Drake London puts a pair of white cleats on, this game's over.
Fair, yeah. I mean, they do look fast on when you watch them. They do. You ain't lying. What do the other two have?
Bills.
Both Bills. Okay. Another big difference of opinion there. Last but not least, Chicago versus Washington in DC. Probably gonna go commies here.
I went with the Bears. I think the Bears are coming off a bye week.
They are. Yep.
And I don't know. I just feel like the Bears are gonna have this one. It's just
to me.
I don't even know what the spread is.
I do say spread's 4.5. I was just about to say I think Chicago covers the spread.
To me, this is the biggest, I think this is maybe one of the more easy things to predict in the NFL is the Bears have a little bit of momentum. They're coming out of a bye week. They're gonna get the Bears fans are gonna get their hearts broken. It happens every time.
It really does.
Get their asses kicked in this game. I think Washington wins by 3 touchdowns.
I think it's going to be a high-scoring game. That's for sure. I think it's going to be a high-scoring game, but I do think the Bears win.
Nothing ever good happens to the Bears. They lose this game.
Nothing ever good happens to the Bears.
But they have Ben Johnson now, and he's a great coach.
Yeah, and I love Ben Johnson, but
nothing good ever happens to the Bears.
The C is still on the helmet. That's the problem.
Yeah, Sawyer ain't wrong there. Nothing good.
It had to be different.
Yeah, that'll wrap up week 6.
Cole and Ed both went commies.
Oh yes, sorry.
Yeah, both commies. Cole and Ed, like I said, agreed on almost on every last pick, after the 12 o'clock games.
We have talked for 47 minutes, and we are in the bottom of the 11th in the Mariners-Tigers game. So
yeah, I have not been watching.
I've been glancing up, and it nobody's been on base. It's been clean.
One last piece of sports news.
Gotta love baseball.
Huh?
Gotta love baseball.
Playoff baseball is the best, dude. I will stand on it still till the day I die. I love it. One last piece of news. This is more tailored towards Bucks fans, but what are we thinking about all this Giannis news? I know we kind of talked about it in the chat a little bit. Let's bring it up on the pod.
Where there's smoke, there's fire.
I gave my thoughts on it to you guys. I'm just kind of I've been sick of hearing about the whole thing for when did we start doing this in 2016? It's been almost
since he won his first MVP.
It's been almost a decade of hearing about Giannis leaving and this, and that. My point yesterday when we were talking in the group chat was that at some point he has to be satisfied with what we've given him. Actually, Charles Barkley reiterated my point today on TV.
Yeah, that was a great video.
What does he want? They've gone all in. They're in absolute cap hell for the next 5 years, trying to keep him happy. If he wants to keep playing the leverage game or whatever he thinks he's doing, and I'm starting to sound like I don't like Giannis. That's not how I actually feel. I'm just sick of hearing about all of this. With the roster we have in place right now, it's on him. He needs to be an MVP. He needs to carry us. And
which I said he needs to be the best player in the NBA.
Deep into the playoffs, then okay, move on. I'm not going to lose sleep over it anymore. It is what it is. Yeah,
I mean, I'm kind of with you too. I'm with you, but the only thing that I kind of push back on a little bit is that but it's not actually pushback. I guess I don't really know what it would be called, but it's the same thing he says all the time. So is it Giannis or is it the media? Because Giannis has not changed.
But he opens himself up to it.
He does. But does it like? I just feel like he's a notorious like media troll too, and he just likes toying with these guys. And
yeah, but I'm sick of it.
Again, I agree. I'm not really pushing back on your point. I'm just like, it's all the same shit. I just think media just blows it way more out of proportion than it ever even was ever. So I don't know. I'm sick of it too, because I'm sick of it.
There's no reason for him to leave the door open. Like, that's the thing. And I'm with Sawyer, where like the Bucks have done everything to keep him happy, and he still tries to play the leverage game. At some point, it's just like, I get it as a fan. It's like, dude, like, do you want to be here or not? Like, that's it's all about, because you cannot. It's like the NBA is structured for you not to be able to win every year. Like, at some point you have to reset. And I mean, it's been, how long has he been in Milwaukee now? Like 10 years?
It'll be 13.
13 is.
Yeah, like, it's been a long time. And I know the first couple of years it took a while, but there's that point, right, where it's just like, what else you got to do? But then counterpoint to that is where Giannis is I feel like Milwaukee in general, in pursuit of making, and the Heat made the same mistakes with LeBron, in pursuit of making Giannis happy, they kind of mismanage assets to just get it done.
Oh,
and I think they're paying the price of that. And there's that too. Like, I feel like the Bucks kind of put themselves in this position to have Giannis do this.
Yeah, they did, but like you said, they were trying to make him happy, so like nothing else mattered but making him happy. So that's why we're in the position we're in.
The one thing that I will say about this, though, is that like the media is trying to push for like a trade deadline like situation.
Well, it's good for the NBA.
That's not happening.
No, he won't get traded in the middle of this year.
He's staying through the end of the year at least. I mean,
he said it himself. He's like, maybe in 6-7 months it'll be different, but right now I'm locked in, and it makes sense unless a debacle happens. Like, I mean, like, freaking some crazy shit. But I think he still makes it to the end of the year.
Yeah, if we're 5-29 at the trade deadline, maybe, But I think we're going to be a really well-built regular season team this year. Like, I like
the structure of this team. I like the structure of this team more than I did like the last 2 years.
I don't know if I love it for the playoffs, but I do think we'll be a better regular season team than we've been the last few years.
We are fast. We are faster, and I like that.
Yeah, the approach in a lot of teams right now, and you could see it, just cap. Is forcing a lot of teams to be more well-rounded instead of centered around one or two players. But I mean, I guess the Bucks are centered around that, but they kind of have more complementary pieces. I mean, it's more of a team game than
definitely deeper than we've been, especially in the backcourt. I actually think we have a lot of guards, which is nice because we haven't had that during any of Giannis's tenure.
I mean, look at the last 5 years with Bledsoe, Drew, and Dame. As soon as they get hurt or get taken out of the game and get put on the bench, it's kind of a catastrophe when
Pat Bev season.
Yeah, Pat Bev, George Hill, just a lot of guys who aren't that good.
Washed out guys that are old and just
it's old guys on minimum contracts who are all of a sudden playing 30 minutes in playoff games.
Yeah, I mean, no, I'm right there with you though. Like, I don't mean to push back. I'm on the side of Giannis, and I always will be. But I also root for the Bucks, and the Bucks are my team. So like, I will always root for Bucks success too. And so I don't know. I'm torn between this one because I just.
Yeah, I mean, I want it to work out, obviously. I just, like, from my point of view, it's just, I'm no longer worried about keeping him happy. Like, that's all, we've done all we can do. Like, if he's not happy, then he's going to leave. Like, that's whatever. There's nothing more that John Horst or anybody in the organization can do to keep him happy. They've done absolutely everything.
Yeah.
I have a question for you guys. Do you still think he can lead you to a championship?
Yeah, absolutely.
He's one of the best players in the world. Happy,
huh?
Then why wouldn't you continue to make him like do everything?
Well, we have, like, we always do. Like, I'm sick of hearing about it because we always do. Like, it's
that's like like he was.
My problem is, why does he think he has to play this leverage game? Like, we've proved we're gonna do whatever the fuck we can do to keep him happy.
We don't do this Miles Turner thing to not keep Giannis happy. I mean, like,
Giannis, I mean, that was pretty nuts.
Giannis literally comes in. Giannis literally like said
$20 million a year.
relatively like actively recruited Miles Turner, essentially, and basically said like, yeah, I love him here, blah blah blah. This is gonna be a great fit. Da da da. I played against this guy. It's like he hyped him up, and I just and we swung and missed on Dame. It is what it is. Like you got to take your shot sometimes.
Should have mind your own business. That's what you should have done.
But kind of to your point though about like having to reset in the NBA. I think where we're at, where if like this kind of current iteration doesn't work, we're actually better off resetting than we are keeping him. And resetting could mean nothing. Like before we had Giannis, we were very bad for a very long time, and that could easily happen again.
I remember the Wade years. I mean, there was like 2 years where the team was just awful.
Yeah, but at the same time, like, is having a 34-year-old Giannis on a bad team going to be a lot of fun either? No.
Yeah, he's going to hate his life.
Yeah.
The only thing one of the other things that I wanted to bring up too, though, like when you said there's smoke, there's fire. The only thing I don't believe is this New York Knicks story, because they don't have anything. What are they going to give us? They wasted all their trade assets on
all their washed up wings.
Like, and they gave away 5 draft picks for Mikal Bridges. Like,
yeah. So if it's 5 for Mikal,
you think it's going to be like 8 to 10? To be honest, I mean, like,
he's older.
It's got to be 10.
The Heat will give you Khalil Ware and Jovic.
Oh, yuck.
There's only what? There's
Dude,
only
Jovic.
what?
Hey, Jovic is going to be good this year, bro. I like him a lot.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, and you're talking about fucking Jovic.
Hey, you're giving up on him. I love Jovic. I think he's going to be like the Lamar Odom, dude. I think he's going to be a fun player.
If I'm gonna pick a package, I'll take the one with Dylan Harper and Stephon Castle over the Khalil Ware Jovic.
And like 5 first-round picks, and
And that would make sense too.
Yeah, if we're going to trade with somebody, I hope it's the Spurs.
I do hope.
Yeah, no state tax.
I'm 100% on with the Spurs if it's going to be the Spurs, or if there's going to be a trade, I want it to be the Spurs. Yeah, no, I don't know. I just wanted to touch base on it because this all of a sudden became a story again, and I try to not let it bother me, but it pisses me off literally every single time I see it.
Damn.
It'd be too easy to talk about ball.
This gets me heated.
Yeah,
that's what the NBA is, dude. They need to be better, but. I have to ask about it. In my defense, I'm not on the Giannis agenda anymore. We're moved on to the Ant agenda. Shout out Spo. He can recruit now. Even more. Team USA head coach, baby. Let's go.
The Miami Heat remind me a lot of Joey Ortiz with runners on base.
Oh, gross.
You know they're with
never good when you're compared to.
You know
they're never good. Never good when Joey Ortiz is mentioned.
I gotta see that man play baseball tomorrow live. He better.
I don't know if they start him tomorrow.
He better get a base hit. He's gonna start. I guarantee it. Although I did see something like, why wouldn't you just try Monasterio in the playoffs? Why not?
At least there's a chance he could run into a home run.
Yeah, seriously.
Like literally, when I'm watching Joey Ortiz at bats, I'm like, this is best case scenario was we had 2 guys on and he got to bunt. That was the greatest thing to ever happen last night.
Otherwise,
like, otherwise he can do something productive.
Yep. Otherwise, it's ground out to the shortstop or strikeout every single time.
He's so bad.
He's I love his glove, but at some point, it just doesn't trade off anymore.
There was the Nico Horner base hit in the first inning. He could have made that play.
Yes.
He didn't dive. He didn't slide.
Mm-hmm.
That was a makeable play, and he let it go. And he has to make every single one of those plays to justify him being on the field.
Facts.
100%.
I don't know how we ended up getting fired up about the Brewers out of this series.
Yeah. I don't know either. All right. Let's end it before we start getting any more, in depth with something else. Follow us on Facebook, YouTube, Spotify, and Twitter, or X, I guess, at Tavern Ticks. Like and subscribe, share our shit. We appreciate it. Boys, we'll see you on the recap after week 6. And
hopefully I'm happy.
And I hope
we're going to win the bye week. We're going to win the bye week. I just want to say that.
We're going to beat the Bengals, and we're going to go on to the NLCS, guys. I'm
1-0, baby.
Stamping it. Brewers, Dodgers. Have a good night.